said that we love this song so much. Let me just play from the beginning for a bit before I start what I'm yet to do.
Let me see you move from side to side, from side to side. We lift our hands as we worship you. You have made us yours. We lift our hearts as we honor you. You have made us clean. For you are our Shabbat, our kingdom of rest. For you are our righteousness. Yeshua, yeah, we lift our hands as we worship you. You have made us Shabbat, as we honor you. You have made us clean. You have made us our Shabbat, our kingdom of rest. Our righteousness. Yeshua, one more time, we lift, yeah. As we worship you. You have made us as we honor you. You have made us our Shabbat, our kingdom of rest. Our righteousness. Yeshua, Yeshua. Everybody say Yeshua, Yeshua. Yeshua, Yeshua. Yeshua, Yeshua. Yeshua, Yeshua. We lift our hands as we worship you. Yeshua, Yeshua. We lift our hearts as we honor you. Yeshua, Yeshua. Oh, Yeshua, Yeshua. Yeshua, Yeshua.
All right. Welcome. So I think this is gonna be a series. I don't know how consistent I will be because I usually don't like to start stuff if I will not be consistent. But I mean, streaming is kind of dicey. So if it's something I can pre-record and always post, that's easy. I already do that. For streaming, you have to be there at that time. So that's why it's a little bit dicey. Anyways, I'm gonna just try to make this frequent as much as possible. I was taking weekly, but which day in the week? Um, I'm my I don't have like a scheduled week. This week could be one way, and the other week could be the other way. So I can't say Mondays. Mondays sometimes I usually rest on Mondays, but sometimes I'm working on Mondays. So I don't know, but I'm gonna try to keep it consistent as possible. So what we're trying to do today is just mix random stuff. Um, as you already know, I mix a lot of church and Christian music, but today we're gonna be practicing, or with this live series, we're going to just be mixing random stuff. Could be church, could be anything, but it's difficult to find some church multi-tracks on the internet. So, or you easily find every other genre that is not church. So today we're just gonna um, go to the internet. Um, uh, anything, all right. So there is this, what I call it now, websites. People, like I said in my last trip, people usually ask, can I get the multi-track? Can I get the multi-track? And usually I can't share the multi-track, sadly, because they are not mine. Let me just keep this playing underground because I'm not that interesting. All right, I hope you can hear me over the song. Yeah, so we lift our hands as we. Let me read this. Yeah, made us. We lift our. Hey, hey, hey. You have made us. So people usually ask for multi-tracks from me, and I usually cannot help them because they don't belong to me. So most of the time they belong to the person that contracted us. to make to produce a show or produce an event, or if it's church, it belongs to the church. So I can't share. But usually there's this one website. I mean, I usually was on the other end of needing multi-tracks. I usually don't ask, but I just knew I needed multi-tracks to practice. So this website that I came across in my journey of discovery. It's Cambridge University. Cambridge University, they have a multi-track library where you can go and just download anything you like and do whatever you want to do with it. So it's just free. Just what you want to do is just search Cambridge University multi-track. Website is very right. Once you just do this and work on Google, mixing secrets by. So it's actually a course on how to mix music. So for those also asking for private classes, right now I'm still in. I can't attend to everybody, and I don't have something or a structure that you can learn from. So, but this is a very good place to start. What am I saying? A very good place to start and finish, because it's Cambridge University for of music technology, and they have serious resource here. So introduction all the way down. What you want to just go, this is what you're looking for actually. If you're not taking the class, this is what you're looking for. Just click this. When you click this, why is it not loaded? Okay, so yeah, here. So usually they add multi-tracks every now and then you have the entire library here. So I think 634 projects as of now. And then you just go listen to what you like and download. You can just preview, play and preview, see how it sounds. If that's something you like to mix, you can also see how many tracks and the size of what you want. So today, I think I mixed one rock track that was almost 70 tracks, and I'm not exaggerating, apart from the drums, every other thing was just guitars and just a little bit vocal. Drums, guitars, and vocals. Like a lot of tracks, guitars, and it was interesting mixing that. So for this series, that's what I'm going to be doing. Just come check this website, and if anybody has any websites that they download multi-tracks from, they can help me, and so we can also go there and check, right? So but for now, or going forward, this is I'm not downloading tracks from. So let me stop this track and let's listen to some of the tracks that we might like. So I mean, they are sorted by genre. So usually I don't want to do any genre. This is not jazz or rock or hip. I don't even really do hip hop. Just jazz, rock usually. So but today we might try something different. Sometimes the multi tracks are very let me say they're very bad. They're not the best, but many times they're very good multi tracks if recorded properly. So what are we feeling like? So let's take a random listen at some of them and see if they are good. Yeah. Is this something we should mix? Not bad, but let's listen to something else. I don't know about that. So, I mean, it's not a Nigerian track. You will not see. If I say something, Google has said this shit. Let me just keep quiet. You will not see Nigerian tracks. Bash, 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 bash. No, it's different from your context. So just to help us, I'm just going to click categories because I think I know what I like. Let's hear some jazz. So we are in jazz. Oh, my 65 track. I don't know if I have strength today for 65 tracks I'm not sure. You know what I just played now? Oh no. Where am okay. I don't want jazz anymore. Let me do rock. I beg. Or pop. I need some loud snares. 7 tracks, not bad. Hey, now wow, Devil's Words. Let's not go enter all like this. They mix Devil's Words. Just because of that, I'm on. I mean, these tracks, now not be Christian drum, but it's music at the end of the day. Yeah. I mean, I like this, and it's just on 3 tracks. So, but let's see if there are other ones. I like that guitar and that snare on the last one. Let's be this now. No job. So some of them have edited and some of them have the full multi-tracks. Edited meaning they grouped some of them together and just making them stereo tracks instead of having all the raw signals. I mean, you can go that route, but you should just do the full thing. I think this guy, 1 minute smile, I might do it. So, but let's just still listen again for more. So then write explicit lyrics. God, I beg. Tracks, God, I beg. No, I mean it's fun, but I don't want this live to be 5 hours. Let's just maximum 2 hours, please. And I'm going to be rushing because I'm alive. I came from live engineering, and the key to live, you just need to know a little bit about mixing. What you need mostly is speed. You need to get it done as soon as possible. Don't sleep there. And so that's where I'll be mixing anyways. I'll just keep it moving. So, but it's 8 tracks, please. Yes, I'll just group all the guitars and send them to a bus and just do the do the processing on the bus. I don't know. So just so that we get moving, I think I'll just go and download that first one that we listen to it. I don't lose some away again. I'm just on this man. Yeah. Thank you. So I'm just gonna download it. Just click size and yeah. So I'm just gonna wait a minute for 5 minutes for it to download. So I already know a couple of things I will need, so I'm just going to start working on them. So let me just keep playing this on the background. So usually, like I think I've explained this before in one of my live. I mix live, like when I'm mixing or when I'm mixing on the DAW, I mix live in the sense that I don't do automations. I mean, I can, but usually I do not. I just mix as if I'm in a live situation where I play the tracks. When I'm done processing each of them, I play the tracks and then I move the faders as I like them, and as I'm hearing them, I'm just playing back. So those fader movements and everything is recorded onto another track, which is my master bus, where everything goes to. And then that master bus is recorded. So any fader movement I do is printed onto that master bus. So, and when I'm done playing the tracks through, I would have had the audio file on the master bus printed with all the fader movement and all the adjustment I made throughout the song. Right. So I'm just going to start creating that for now. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna start creating that. So while we wait for the download, wait, don't finish it. Okay. Anyway, so let's see. So I'm just gonna go to where it's downloaded and unzip it. Why they are gonna uh 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 oh you are. Also my mic is heavily gated because there's a lot of ambient noise in my room. Reason is because of my fan and the surrounding. So if I leave it on, you keep hearing like white noise or pink noise. So that's actually what's coming through when I speak, and you can hear the background. So that's our multi-track is extracted, and there's it here. So just gonna from one. Oh, there's a quick trigger. Okay. And 3 channels as promised. Alright, so what I just do is just drag and drop them on my timeline here. So I'm gonna leave these tracks that are not same length. Oh, I don't have to be arranging anything. I mean, I don't have that strength. I do not have it in me, bro. So I'm just gonna mute my tracks. Or it just waits for it to load. So I'm not gonna miss my track. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna wait for them to load all 10 tracks of them, and then we have our mixer. So I'm gonna route all of them to my so that I can hear them when I turn them up. So they were grayed out before because they were not going anywhere, but now they are live and they can go somewhere. Oh, you are, I can't get nowhere. Every time that I should do, you have made us. I mean, this should not be any problem. But the way they arrange this thing, I better go. Oh, the way you are, that's the way you're supposed to be. I don't have to arrange anything. Yes, you are, yes, you are. Okay, it's just a 3 tracks, so this should be pretty easy. So let me mute this. This should be pretty easy, just on 3 tracks, and yeah. So just on 3 tracks, shouldn't be any issue at all. So usually, as usual, I just start from my drums, kick, snare, overhead, twice overhead, yeah. Kick, snare, 2 toms overhead, then tambourine. The tambourine should be inside. So these are my drums, and then this is bass, electric guitar 1, electric guitar 2, electric guitar 3, electric guitar 4, electric guitar 5. Are they all stereo? Oh no, they're all mono. Okay, and that's even good. Electric guitar 6. Yeah, 6 guitars. Lead vocal. What's this? Lead vocal. What? Lead vocal DT. Backing vocal. That's a very song. So let me just bring the lead vocals to the back, because usually that's how I mix and start from the top, and then I usually just bring the lead vocal last. Some people be like, your vocals are the most important thing. I don't really, well, go and learn mixing, so all these are backing vocals. Let me just change their color so I can easily spot them. Backing vocals, purple, electric guitars, a little bit yellow, and then the lead vocal, leave them like that. So we just have drums, electric guitar, see, no keyboard, drums, electric guitar, vocals. that's that's jabby pop music for you. Um, yeah, Michael Jackson vibe. So we're going to start. Just going to start by listening to all of them. So I'm just bring all the faders down and just start by listening to them. So we're already mixing, guys. We're already mixing. Do we have any conversation going down? Do we have any conversations? Okay. Um, ah, what do I want to go before? So my videos. Where is my? Anyways, all right. So let's just go. I hope we are all hearing away now. So I've clicked all, and then I have. So I'm just gonna turn this off and play it. Let me hear what the kick is doing. What? What kind of trigger is this now? I don't die. This is not what I was hearing. No. Let me turn it on. Where is the low end? Ah. What did the person that makes that one make? So I know they see low end though. Oh my god. What's going on here? I mean, this can make me just give up now. So if you look at this, there is no low end. We only have the bytes. Ah, I mean, what we can do is just put, what do they call it? A harmonics plugin for the low end. Bro, I don't which kind of kick be this one just to the low. Where is the fab filter now? So I'm using just fab filter plugins. So I'm gonna create a band here to just do low end. I'm not going to do anything to this guy. I don't know about this, man. So as this is on, because of the saturation I did on the low end, we have some low end back, but bro, still not good enough. If I turn it off, the low end scores. Turn it back on, we have more low end. Too much. What's happening? I do not really like clicks in. I mean, it's good. I like them just a little bit, but this is too much click. Too much click. 3K. Um, I really do not know about this low end, man. So what I'm having to do because of low end. Well, if I turn both of this off, God forbid. Well, I mean that's enough. I take out my low end now. Let me just put compressor for control. Control. Turn off it. I do not. I need it to be a bit faster so that each kick is consistent. So, well, I think that's fine. That's it for my snare. So I'm gonna just turn up this. That's it for my kick. Let me get the snare. Come on, and snare this one go to the other one. I mean, we've heard how it sounds from the beginning, so we should be able to see how it sounds at the end. Start from there. The song is not long, say 2 minutes 40 seconds. But doesn't mean it takes 2 minutes 40 seconds to mix. So same thing, I'm not using any gates. I hate gates for the life of me, so I'm just gonna move on. Put this at 100. Where's this? This fundamental frequency is what? 200, right? I need lower, bro. Come on. Kind of rubbish with this. I also need some harmonics from Saturn. So around this fundamental frequency, where's this? 78, no, let's do 90, let's do 300. So this I'm not affecting, this I'm not affecting. That's what I want this. This metal sound I'm hearing, I don't like pound, pound. Yeah, I want the low end and the high end, but this iron, I just symbol and iPhone inside. What I beg. Bro. Just this shit a little bit. So you see what do they call it now? The harmonics. There you go. If I bypass it, we lose some low end. If I put it back, we have some high end, some low end. So thankfully, just one kick, one snare mic. If I had two kick mic, two snare mics, there are stuff I would do differently, but thankfully it's just one mic switch. So let me turn these two guys up. And this is where I might need my gate, because alright. So much click, damn. Anyways, this snare. I need like 10 hours reverb on it so that it will just be very big. Alright, so I'm just gonna put compressor again for control and just copy this one. So I'm having to boost it up a little bit, so let me just add it here in the compressor instead. I'm gonna put 6 dB. That will be louder. That's good. Good enough. Good enough. So I'm gonna turn this back down. Okay. And deal with these tones. This is word first. Sure. See my tone marks got out there. So I could approach this a couple of ways because I can clearly see where the hits of the tones are. I can just clean this up and just call it a day. It's pretty easy because not long. I can just do this like that. So, but I'll just use the gates because for toms it's not as difficult because usually the noise floor that you don't want is not as loud as the tom hits. So I could do that, but I'm just using the gates. Yeah, so I'm going to use the smallest one. That smallest one that looks like it's not very far from. Yeah. Okay, got that there. Yeah, so why is tom 1 sounding? Because tom 2 is lower. Alright, so where are we? And I'm gonna do the gates first. I'm gonna do the gates first. Are we still live? Go. Let me not be. We're live. So I'm gonna, what do they call it? Proji. So like I said, all 5 filter plugins work, and I think it forces you to learn what these plugins do. Again, let me throw a shade to waves. It's not just the characters that I usually don't like to do too much in my life, but yeah, people using waves are just doing too much. That's what I'm trying to say. Let me mute the second one. Where did I put this? Let me mute the second one. Just say this way. That's not stress me so bad. You can tell it gets to listen to some particular frequencies. So because I know the tone is hitting most here, so I'm just telling it to listen. But even the snare is also there, so those are the issues, and it's so unnatural. I usually like the release to be slower, so that snare they enter like mad. The best way might just be to cut out the stereo and leave this kit hope you guys are hearing me. So let's do this together. So I'm not trying to cut too close because of the tail. So I'm gonna God, I beg. Jesus. I got up my strength to go get it. I hope this sounds good. I know. Jesus, you're enough. Anchor up my strength. So just so you don't get bored, let me be playing my tracks here.
Jesus, you're enough. Anchor up my strength, healer of my soul.
That's pretty close. I'm in other verbs, so the right players anyway. So much water. Imagine this was Spain club. I'm not too stereotypical, but the palm marks from recorders in Nigeria are the worst. They have everything. And then some of the tongues. Oh my god. You can use it as a crowd mic. You don't hear the thumbs. Yeah. The thumbs are there, but I don't know. Not so much. Now, this is just a 2-minute song. Imagine it was a regular 15 minutes praise medley. You will be there for 10 hours trying to do this. So that's why I just resort using it that I don't like. So those are the thumb hits. Alright, so yeah, so the toms again. I don't know if I make it. Let me see where am I playing. So uh, just play this back. Oh. Oh, wow. It didn't help much. Well, I have better than now. Let me just drag it on the other one. So. Well, I think this one is a little bit easier, so I can open it up a little bit. Bro. Make this one. Okay, this is not bad. So that's I'm gonna pound this one and pound this one, so it's sounding nice. Bottom is slappy. So I have both of them there. What can I do now? I'll do let me just put this something first. I'm just gonna do what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? EQ obviously. No jaw. stop loading. So just move a little bit. Follow the low end. This is fundamental frequency. Pick it up. Keep this down. No, no, no. Push this again with thumbs. I'm trying to get your snap and it's just symbols at the end of the day. Does this sound different? Okay, remove the paper. Sounds more clean. Just gonna copy this to the float and make this pan it back a little bit and then pull it up because it's a flutter. It's wider. Yeah. And back this more. Okay. Oh, this is much clearer. Oh, okay. Not bad. Not bad. More lower. Cool, cool. So this is more lower than the kick drum that I had to do such surgery for. Alright, so that's basically it. I'm not gonna do much. I'm going to put both of them in a bus. I'm just gonna how did I create that thing again? Control. Yeah. I'm gonna put both of them in a bus. It's gonna be an auxiliary input. Probably need many of these. Let me just create them now. Just create 10. Create. Alright. So I'm gonna move all these guys to the back because I need one. Oh, I need three actually. I need three there. I'm gonna move these guys back down because that's where I'll do all the mixing because they are all bosses. So, but for this first one, it's gonna be the tones. Oh my god, this guy's on our router, so now let's put all of them on tones. Pro Tools, God, I beg. The hardest, well, I just like water, so that's why I want to learn it. So I route all of them to my output, so they are active. I mean, I can rename them, but I'll be straight for that now. So I'm just gonna, this is going to be my thumb boss. I'm gonna put thumbs there, and then I'm going to actually supposed to send all these guys to the boss. Well, I'll do that at the end because I've not created my master boss. I imagine. But let's just place it like this for so much to do. What am I looking for? Yeah, so I'm trying to send these two brothers to my arms. They're going. Alright, so I'm gonna solo save them. Reason is that if I solo this is also going to be soloed because it's going there. If I don't have this saved, I'm gonna solo it, I'm gonna get anything. So right. Means it's gonna be already soloed. If you're soloing something like that, that's what it means. So otherwise I'll make all the solos and then I'll process both of them together. I'm just gonna put the compressor here. Okay, that's too much. And it should be because it's a just for control again. Just give it 3 dB. Loud. Do I need anything? So then in the mix I can turn this up for all the tones. So up or down. Yeah, loud. Um, I think we're good. So let's just listen with everything together. Let's play from here. Yeah, okay. Let's start with something. Oh, hold on. Let me bring everything back up. Kick, snare, hi-hats. Oh, no hi-hats. Oh, just start out loud. Um, yeah, I need to remove this 3D guy there because why? Well, I mean, I'm giving them one. Reason I just want to have my feeders at zero, but don't really matter much. So let me open overhead. What? You know what happened? As I turned on the overhead, the weight in my snare just went off. See how my snare sounds. With overhead, although I know what's happening, or I think I know what's happening. See, phase is not aligned, and so taking away my low end. So what I wanna do is just, I mean, you have any, if you, any, I mean, you can use anything to flip the phase. Or I just use this plugin because it's an EQ plugin, but because it has the button, so I hope it fixes it. So I'm just gonna click it and see. Oh, okay. Okay, I see what's happening. I didn't even need to flip it actually. You see, it has lost this, it has lost the low end. But if I remove it from that track, I have my snare back, which is what I just want to do. I'm not even gonna bother anymore. That's all I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna control this. So that if it's not as loud as that, it leaves it, but if it's as loud, it's gonna top it. So I think that's my key for the overhead. And then I need a very fast compressor to control the dynamics because I have this snare mic. I don't need this snare to come out from the so much. I need it to come out, but not so much from the overhead mic. So I'm gonna make this very fast and almost like a limiter. So I want to cut it here. See where this snare is bringing it up. I don't need that after. So dropping that. So I have just the overhead. Why do you sound like that? Yeah. All right. Reverb time. So I'm just like, oh, this is tones. This is something I like to do. I like to do. So that's tones. I like to. I'm just doing reverb. You know. drum reverb. So uh just where's reverb? Just this guy. I think I have one preset I made. Yeah, this big snare bow. The sound like stone. Alright, so I'm gonna turn it down, make this drum verb. I'm gonna send the tones to it. No, the snare, I mean. Drum verb. I'm gonna make it pre-fader so it doesn't listen by the angle. I'm gonna make it pre-fader so that's a lot. But yeah, in the context of the music, it's not going to be that much. But let me just EQ the return because man, that's too much low end. Oh yeah, now play now. By the end. You can see. Alright, so I'm gonna set the tones there too. So where are my tones? Same way. Yeah. So where's the tambourine? Okay, tambourine came here, so I'm just put it there. I'm gonna send the tambourine to the reverb too. I'm gonna put the compressor here so that's compressor. That's for control. Nothing serious. Hey, this now one bust my head. Oh. Bah, bah, just need to control it a little bit. Make this, serious, make this fast. Yeah, just that. Alright, but how much is this storms actually getting reverb? so it's quite loud. Well, shouldn't be that loud. And when we get to, okay, I think I'm done with the drums. Oh no, one more thing. One more thing. Just parallel compression for the drums. Um, the idea is you have the drums going the way they are going now, but when you put a lot of the music, the drums kind of go missing, so you want to turn it up, which is not really the answer. What you want to do is have something double the effect of the drums. Double the effects of the drums. Sorry, let's try it. Is there a YouTube comment? The cut. So you want to double the effect of the. Let me just do what I want to do. Anyway. Just want to double the effect of the drums, so it's quite loud. Yeah. Check 1 2. All right, so just to confirm that you can still hear me. Yeah. So what you do is send the dry signals the way they are, and then send another signal that is heavily compressed, and just feed it in. So it's going to be basically a limiter. A limiter is a compressor with a very high ratio, so it's the same. Make it very fast, make it compress a lot. Release it a little bit slower, but compress immediately. Or just to your taste, if you don't want to compress immediately, you can make the attack slower. So just listen to it. What I want to do, so usually you just send your shells, which is your snare, your toms, your snare, your toms, and your kick. At various levels, obviously, but if you want to send them at the same level, that's up to you. So I'm going to send boss to where that puts drum smash. Where's drum smash? Drum smash. So I'm also going to send them pre-fader. I want to put it at 0. So it's going to always be going at 0. Sometimes kick, snare, and toms. So you see I'm not putting it here because they are coming here anyway, so you can just go from there. So I have that. So you can see it's coming to this guy. If I solo this guy, I can't hear anything because the stuff coming there are not soloed. I've tried to just listen to only this guy. But, I can just bring the fader down anyway, so let's see. So what you're hearing is the drum heavily compressed. I really want to have it to have a lot of, so you can still hear cymbals because of the toms. So you see when you just play kick and snare, you can't really hear the cymbals because those guys are not really triggering the cymbals. Or many times when you're hitting the toms, you're also hitting the cymbals. That's what it is. So I can do something else again and make the return devoid of, oh my god, override this one. Sorry. So I can do this. So I actually want a low end from this guy, so I can do that. Heavily compressed. Where's the compressor? So to your taste, you can see if you release the compressor to this lower, it almost comes through before it compresses. It's even louder. So I want to compress faster. Let me say very fast. Okay. It is never really resonate quite fast enough. See this sound, it does sound a bit. You're not basically listening to this. You're going to listen to the drums the way the way it are, the way it is, and then you can just blend in this signal. It makes your drums sound very strong without necessarily making it louder. So, and it helps with your drums in the mix. If your drum is missing, you can just turn this up a little bit. Then you have your drums back, not louder but stronger. If you know what I mean. So I don't like this. And it's on low end, so I'm gonna slow the attack a little bit. I think I'm gonna put more of the kick because the snare's taking out the shine. Well, that's it. So let's mute it, turn everything back up. So I'm going to put that stuff back. Sorry, I also forgot that you should add back a lot of gain, so you can see how much compression you're doing minus 21 dB. You can add that 21 dB, but that will be too much. I'm just add 15 dB back. So it feels like it's not reducing in volume. That's why I can't hear it when I'm making it up. So now I hear it. You can see how strong the drum sounds. So be careful with it anyways. You can run your mix about. In the context of the mix, you know how much you need. Yeah, so let's just keep going. That's smash, drum smash, this smash, yes. So you have that there. And just a little bit, call it a little different. So you know it's danger for it. So I have, if I'm putting it at the back. So I have my tambourine and I have my violets. Then my bass. As I started playing, where's the bass? Where's the bass? Where's the bass? Bass. Okay, I started playing from the beginning. So how long it took for us to do the drums when that was speeding. Imagine we had even more tracks. Yeah. Oh, this sounds so good. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So I don't really need to do much. I just need to control it. Usually some bass just come very flat. You know, I have to start doing some harmonics like I did for the kick. This has a lot of low end and then some harmonics. I don't need to do much. I'm not even doing anything on this. I'm just gonna put a compressor for control. That's all. Yeah. I'm gonna turn this down. Make this fast. That's what I'm doing. So dB back. Yeah. 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 these tones are far now. Why they sound like that? I don't have the time now, Shamo. Now let's listen to guitars. That's all for bass. We're going to do levels at the end because I'm going to have all of them into their own respective bosses here. This will be like drum, bass, guitar, maybe a reverb, then vocal, backing vocal, lead vocal, and vocal reverb. And if I need more, I can add. But that's basically it. That's basically it. So let's just turn up all the guitars and just go deaf listening to them. Woo! Yeah. Yeah. Hear me. Oh, this one is not coming on yet. Where's the guitar? Okay, so down came on here and here. Okay. So I can see what's happening. These two are kind of doing the same thing-ish. So I don't really want to pan them all the way left and right, but they're gonna be out of the way of the middle. So something like that. When they have so much low end, you can really hear it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to roll off their low end so that my bass can do the low end. We need to have the guitar doing that also. So we can have some clean low end. So let's see. Yeah, so I'm just taking care of that hash frequency there, but I think I'm good. I'm just going to copy it over to this guy and listen to the low end. Not so much low end. This one has plenty low end, so 100. Yeah, so I have that covered, and I think these two guys are doing a lot of high frequencies too, so let's listen to all of them together. Woo! Jesus Christ. I'm just listening to them by themselves. That's a lot of iron, so see. If I Alright, so I think the last one came on here. I'm going to listen to just those two. Damn! Guitars, I love them so much. Okay. into this too. Oh, that big. So I'm gonna do the same thing for these guys and just span them out of the way of the center so that we can so we have them like that. Do this one. So then we have all these. Actually loud. So turn them down a little bit. And then control. Let me see what's happening in there. No. What I was saying with the drums, you can see how hidden they were. They sounded loud together, but now they're just hidden. So I'm going to turn this guy up when that happens. I mean, we're already clipping, but that's fine because I can send at the end of them, I'll send all of them to a bus and then turn them down the bus level and then just put what I need for vibes. Ooh, that's loud. That's what I was saying. It's not this drum is not so loud. It's not louder per se, but you can hear it in the mix now. I'm going to toggle it off and on. It's more evident here when this guy started. It's gang 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 gang. Man, I need some bites from this snare. It's just a lot of body without some bites. But now if I turn it up, I can go and start hearing. I can go and start hearing the cymbals. Yeah, so that's basically it. What I'm gonna do on from here on, I'm just gonna start making the bosses, so I'm just label them. Drums, not sound perfect yet, but we are almost there. Drums, bass, guitars. So I'm gonna send out these guitars at this level the fader to that boss. If I need more of any of the guitars, I can turn them up individually. Then I can then turn the overall volume up or down because the guitars are slapping from bass guitar. What else I need? Yeah, that's it. Okay, I need reverb for the instrument, so I'm gonna call it just verb minus the drum verb it already has. I'm going to have BGBs, backing vocals. I'm going to have the lead vocal boss. And I'm going to have vocal reverb, verb. And then I'm going to have, do we need delays? Okay, maybe one or two delays. I'm just going to put one delay. The scripts. Oh my god. Stereo, yeah. I just need two of these. Aux. I also need one audio track for my master boss audio track. Stereo. I'm just gonna create that. So I'm gonna just make all the adjustment I need so that we are not having to do this many times. So I'm gonna make this my master boss. This last one, that's audio one. This is call it mix. Oh my god. Let's see how do you press now. Okay. Yeah, press 4. I don't hear you now, bro. Oh, I muted everything. What have I done? Oh, what have I? Anchor of my strength. Jesus, really enough. So I'm gonna make this my stereo track, a stereo. And I'm gonna send everything there. First of all, so that we don't have anything missing and broken. I mean, some of them are going to go to a boss first of all. Let me just send it here. No, let me remove this spams guy. This last the only one I've done. You know what? I'm just doing this from the beginning, one by one. Because kick and snare are going kick, snare, Jesus. Okay, so this is gonna take a minute. Let me be playing my track. So that you can go on verse. So I want to send these guys to the boss, drum boss, and then I'll send the drum boss to the star. You get the idea? So all these ones to the drum boss. This is going to and all the guitars are going to all the guitars. Why did you stop? vocals, we go to backing vocals.
Our King gonna rest, for you are our righteousness. Yeshua, yeah, we'll live.
So then all this will now go to the stereo as needed. You understand the routing? Vocal to vocal and then to stereo. So now start putting the masters here. For drum, I need drum bass, drum bass, drum bass. The inputs for the drum bass. Bass will be the inputs for the bass. The guitars will be the inputs for the guitars. And this verb will be the music verb of music verb. Easy beats. Let's go with this. Take it. Long over. Just to delay. And then the sound is spare. So all the instruments, one color, this color, usually this color, this color. And all the vocalists there, all the vocalists there, secondly. Then my master gonna be red. My mix. So do you understand what I just did? So I'm gonna be mixing on this layer. Everything I've done up until now is just gonna replicate to this place and then just pick it up. So you wanna keep all of them soloed safe so that you can always hear what they are doing even though you're soloing in an individual track that's going down. Right. So I'm just gonna do the kick track all of them. Drum, bass, guitar on the master bass level. So on the bass level. So I'm just gonna turn this down. And then I just keep play on my playhead where so nothing is coming out because all the faders are down, but they are all coming to the faders as you can see. I'm gonna turn this up. Why can't I hear? Okay, I need to do input monitoring. All these guitars are going crazy, man. I'm just putting the compressor on the guitar master box. I could do more here, but I've not seen the need, so I'm just gonna leave them. So if if I was done with the mix, if I was recording, I can just listen and just be increasing and dropping, and then it will be recording on this track. So, back guitar, less guitar, like that. So, if I need more snare, I can just go back here and turn up the snare, and then it will take effect on the master buttons. But if I turn this up, it's going to turn all the drums up, which is not what I want. It's just a snare. I hope everything's going there because I so actually forget instruments. All right, let's do BGVs. Let's do BGVs. What are they saying? Hope they're thinking about Jesus, please. Laughter. So let me listen to this guy. Turn them up and solo them. I can't hear because their boss is down, so I can't see here. Why? Because this one is yeah. Pro Tools.
If this is not love, it feels a lot like love.
So good. I don't need to do anything. I'm just gonna pan them a little bit out of the center.
If this is not love.
Okay. Now this one is louder.
If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. I don't know where.
I think this was properly recorded in a separate room because I can't even hear any of the other instruments. Usually you should hear the drums in the BGVs. Oh my god. That's a live, bro.
If this is not love, it feels a lot like love.
This is going to be so easy. So
if this
I won't even do much. I'm just going to level them and then do the rest on. So then there is not a time all of them are singing at the same time. Why? So 2 is singing here, 2 is singing here. Let's just listen to the second part and just play this section.
I just don't know.
Wrong.
I just don't know.
Where we went 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 wrong.
I just.
So where the last guys? Why did they sing? Wow.
For that feeling we've been searching for. We've been searching for that feeling we've been searching for.
There's no time more than 2 were singing. Disappointing. Oh. Okay, now 3 they sing for yourself.
We've been searching for that feeling we've been searching for.
Oh my god.
We've been searching for that feeling we've been searching for.
What did they do?
We've been searching for that feeling we've been searching for. We've been searching for that feeling.
I mean, I don't really know what they did to their vocals, but we'll leave it like that.
We've been searching for that.
Usually, so I don't have to deal with gates today, so thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. So just compressor, where's compressor? Just for control again.
We've been searching for that feeling.
So the what I call it, the nene is very soft. You can see. So sound.
We've been searching for that feeling. We've been searching for. We've been searching for that feeling.
4 dB max. I'm just gonna add 4 dB back.
We've been searching for that feeling.
I think we're good. So I'm just listening with the old music.
We've been searching for that feeling. We've been searching for. We've been searching for that feeling. We've been searching for. We've been searching.
Okay. What? Okay. Snare reverb. So let me just do this music reverb. Usually I put the keys, guitar, horns, everybody goes there, but since there are none of that, it's just guitar. So at this point is guitar reverb. What is it? Hey God, I beg. How long have we been going, guys? How long have we been going? Check on two, check on two. 1 hour 35 minutes. Damn. What was I gonna do? Okay, so reverb. Because it's nice, 3 seconds. Let us on to be 3 seconds. Something like that. Also, same vibes. Just put control the output. No low end, no much high end. Just sound like that. So and then I'm sending the guitars there. So music reverb, reverb. And then I'm sending them at Unity. I prefer that so that I can just blend the same regardless of what this guy is doing. Okay. Okay, first of all, calm down. Consider reverb. Yeah. I don't know if it sounds good though because the guitars are going. So I'm gonna turn this down just to the reverb. Excuse me. It's first, you guys on mute. Okay, so I know what's going on here. Turn on the next to the 100. I need some width. Yeah, so that's what I need. And it is harsh. Damn. Is that 3 seconds? I need it to be longer. Just lingering for it forever. All right, so that's our verb. Let's see what. So it makes the guitar very big, very wide. Apparently, hopefully. That's basically it. So yeah, PGVs. Okay, so PGVs does the compressor. Do I need any reverb on these guys? So no, not this. So I'm gonna solo all of them. Let's see, but they're not singing at the same time.
For that feeling we've been searching for. We've been searching for that feeling. We've been searching for. We've been searching for that feeling. We've been searching for. We've been searching for that feeling. We've been searching for. We've been searching for that feeling. We've been searching for. We've been searching for that feeling. We've been searching for. We've been searching for that feeling. We've been searching for. We've been searching for that feeling. We've been searching for. We've been searching for that feeling. We've been searching for. We've been searching for that feeling. We've been searching for. We've been searching for that feeling. We've been searching for. We've been searching for that feeling. We've been searching for. We've been searching for that feeling. We've been searching for. We've been searching for that feeling. We've been searching for. We've been searching for that feeling. We've been searching for. We've been searching for that feeling. We've been searching for. We've been searching for that feeling. We've been searching for. We've been searching for that feeling. We've been searching for. We've been searching for that feeling. We've been searching for. We've been searching for that feeling.
So this delay is trying to mimic a chorus effect, and this one is just reverb. So that's what I'm doing compressor, EQ, chorus, and reverb.
We've been searching.
Yeah, so I think we're good. So it's almost time for lead vocal. So let's start here. Right on about.
Now it's only frowns. I'm so confused. Once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. Your double standards, they always got me down. I don't know where we went wrong.
Oh wow. Alright, so I'm gonna start by removing a lot of low end. Did I do how much did I do for this one? Low end, 130.
You hold my hand as you look around.
The same person singing the whole time. So let me listen to this too. Or is it like a doubler? Okay, I think it's a doubler. Come off for road, Bobo.
Don't know where we went wrong. I just
Okay, they're different people. Okay, so I don't know. I'm gonna do that because it's just confidence in part time. What's this? I know so long.
like love. I don't know where. Like love. A lot like love. I don't know where.
Okay. So when they're actually going, it feels like they're giving some phase feeling. But just gonna do it one by one, and then I just copy and paste for stuff I know they can translate.
You hold my hand as you look around. You kiss me quick, I don't make sound. You look at me as though you see right through me, through me.
So I'm trying to DS. That one came here with something like this. So this is basically DSM because if it's not as loud, leave it alone. But if it's talking, turn it down. What's this? Thank you, Jesus Christ.
You hold my hand as you look around. You kiss me quick, I don't make sound. You look at me as though you see right through me, through me. We walk in silence, what's happened now? 1 minute smile, now it's only frowns. I'm so confused, once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love.
Yeah, so that's basically the essence. I'm gonna just copy that across and then listen to other ones and see if it's doing too much, if it's doing too less. Then what I'm just gonna hit is the compressor here. I would see the compressor here and another compressor in the bus here. So that's 2 compressors. But this first one is gonna be what's the word now? Just gonna be catching the peaks. Not doing that. This one's gonna be hugging it all through the track. So I'll make it soft.
You hold my hand as you look around. You kiss me quick, I don't make sound. You look at me as though you see right through me, through me. We walk in silence, what's happened now? You hold my hand as you look around. You kiss me quick, I don't make sound. You look at me as though you see right through me, through me. You hold my hand as you look around. You kiss me quick, I don't make sound.
So 3 dB.
You hold my hand as you look around. You kiss me quick, I don't.
So that's basically that. Yeah, vocals sound good by themselves. Just trying to control the song.
You hold my hand as you look around. You kiss me quick, I don't make sound. You look at me as though you see right through me, through me. We walk in silence, what's happened now? 1 minute smile, now it's only frowns. I'm so confused, once we were so strong, so strong. If this is you hold my hand as you look around. You kiss me quick, I don't make sound. You look at me as though you see right through me.
Another 3 dB. So we're good. I think we're good. So let's just listen to it in context. So let's listen to these 2 guys together because, bro.
Down. I don't know where we went wrong.
Jesus. Not calm this guy down. Also, why they shout like that, man?
Down. I don't know where.
And also, I'm gonna compress this one a little bit more.
I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know. I just don't know if it's not love. It feels a lot like love. A lot like love. A lot like love.
Yeah. Because I'm listening to them.
I don't know where.
Back this down a little bit.
Down. I don't know.
It's too loud.
Down. I don't don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know. I just don't know if it's not love. It feels a lot like love.
But let's say you go chop compressor. What's in this one? Oh, I know what it is. Just increase the ratio.
Me down. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know. I just don't know if it's not love. It feels a lot like love. A lot like love. A lot.
I don't want to have to panic because assuming two were singing, I just put one on the left, one on the right, but now it's just one with the lead vocal. I don't know. Let me see if I can go to the right.
Me down. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know. I just don't know if it's not love. It feels a lot like love.
It'd be like
Me down. I don't know where we me down. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know. I just don't know if it's not love. It feels a lot like love. A lot.
I hope you forgive me. So, but I think the background vocals are also going at this time, so it shouldn't be. Let me hear background vocals. Where are they?
Me down. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know. I just don't know if it's not love. It feels a lot like love. A lot like love. A lot like love.
Well, that's not bad. So what I'm gonna do is put this guy here. So this is my new reverb. Turn this up. Put this here. Vocal verb. Long verb. So prefader now. Plus I can do a slap delay here too, so that many are going at the same time. So yeah. Prefader.
Me down. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know. We had such a love. Me down. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know. I just don't know if it's not love. It feels a lot like.
So the reverb for the lead vocal is on this. So I'll turn it up and down.
Me down. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know. I just don't know if it's not love. It feels a lot like love. A lot like love. A lot like love.
Yeah. So how was the tempo of the song? I don't forget. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just so sorry about that. I'm trying to time it.
Me down. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know.
So around 638 milliseconds. So turn this up.
Me down.
Alright, so I'm gonna turn something, delay, then turn this up. Put
Me down.
this guy. was always thinking about it.
Me down.
So that's my delay there.
Me down. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know. I just don't know.
So something about you trying to control the output of that delay. Bro.
Me down. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know. I just don't know if it's not love. It feels a lot like love. A lot like love. A lot like love. We had times like no other. You can make me smile when I weep, but my tears can drown out the laughter now. Oh, now we talk until the sun rises. You listen to all the same lies. We speak like there's no one else around. If this is not love.
So we're almost done actually. So I'm gonna do the same thing for this. I'm gonna just use this slap. It's also a delay but just faster. So I'm gonna put this slap. So just have both of them going on under the mix. So I'm gonna send it to slap. Slap, yeah. Huh? Fader, that's unity. And then turn this down. You'll see already.
Me down. I don't know where.
Never do the. So we're going to be half of this. Let them
Me
see.
down. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know. I just.
So something like that. Why do click now?
Me down. I don't know where we went wrong.
So something like that, but just gonna be under the beats, under the whole vibe, something like this.
Me down. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know. I just don't know if it's not love. It feels a lot like love. A lot like love. A lot like love. We had times like no other. You can make me smile when I weep, but my tears can drown out the laughter now. Oh, now we talk until the sun rises. You listen to all the same lies. We speak like there's no one else around. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know. I just don't know if it's not love. It feels a lot like love. A lot like love. A lot like love. A lot like love. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know now. I just don't know if it's not love. It feels a lot like love. A lot like love. A lot like love. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know. I just don't know if it's not love. It feels a lot like love. A lot like love. A lot like love.
So I think we're basically done. All I'm gonna do is listen in context everything again and make some final adjustment and just call it a day. Why is this one down? Okay, be sharp. Yeah, so that is basically it. Yeah. So I'm gonna start from the beginning again. What's the longest track here? This guy.
You hold my hand as you look around. You kiss me quick, I don't make sound. You look at me.
I need more guitar at the beginning.
You hold my hand as you look around. You kiss me quick, I don't make sound. You look at me as though you see right through me, through me. We walk in silence, what's happened now? 1 minute.
Sounds good. So, but I want the lead vocal to be more tucked in. Also now my click for my kick don't go. So that's about soloing stuff. You need to just mixing in context. I'm just gonna get rid of this and see if it's better.
You hold my hand as you look around. You
As a lot of vocal verb.
You hold my hand as you look around. You kiss me quick, I don't make sound. You look at me as though you see.
Now let me see if I need more. I now need more. I now need more bites.
You hold my hand as you look around. You kiss me quick, I don't make sound. You look at me as though you see right through me, through me. We walk in silence, what's happened now? 1 minute smile now, it's only frowns. I'm so confused once we were so.
Again.
You hold my hand as you look around. You kiss me quick, I don't make sound. You look at me as though you see right through me, through me. We walk in silence, what's happened now? 1 minute smile now, it's only frowns. I'm so confused once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know. I just don't know. If it's not love, it feels a lot like.
Alright, we're creeping up on 0, so I'm going to just turn everything down and build it again. My drums is disappearing and I don't like it. I'm going to turn it down, start from say -10 or -11, and then mix everything to that loudness, because now from let's say turn this up a little bit so I hear more.
You hold my hand as you look around. You kiss me quick, I don't make sound. You look at me as though you see right through me, through me. We walk in silence, what's happened now? 1 minute smile, now it's only frowns. I'm so confused, once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know. I just don't know. If it's not love, it feels a lot like love. A lot like love. A lot like love. We had times like no other. You can make me smile when I weep, but my tears can drown out the laughter now. Oh, now we talk until the sun rises. You listen to all the same lies. We speak like there's no one else around. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know. I just don't know. If it's not love, it feels a lot like love. A lot like love. A lot like love. A lot like love. Where we went wrong, I just don't know now. I just don't know. If it's not love, it feels a lot like love. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know. I just don't know. If it's not love, it feels a lot like love. A lot like love. A lot like love. You hold my hand as you look around. You kiss me quick, I don't make sound. You look at me as though you see right through me, through me. We walk in silence, what's happened now? 1 minute smile, now it's only frowns. I'm so confused, once we were so strong, so strong.
All right. So usually I have crowd mic and all that, but I say that I think the vocals were recorded in a separate room from where the um, drums were recorded or where it was performed. So it was recorded in a bunch of places, I think, at different times. So we have a crowd mic. What some people do is they take everything, send it in a separate bus, and do some kind of things to make it sound like it's a crowd mic. I don't think I have a strength for that now, but you get the idea. Just take a copy of the stereo file, put it on another track, maybe remove all the low end, put a lot of reverb, make it sound distant, and then blend it in with the main mix. And maybe that can help. Or really, I'm already tired. I need I need to go and sleep. I need to go and sleep. So I'm gonna call it a day here. So like I said, what I'm gonna do is just play it back, click record on this, and then record the track. And the track would appear here. The track would appear here, down to appear here when as it's playing, and when I stop the music, the track will be there for me to do anything with. Yeah. So So I noticed. Usually I just listen back and forth a little bit. Otherwise, you could just do the way you should do it. You should automate the faders. You can automate different things, but these are the faders. You can just click and automate. Say when it gets to this point, make it louder, and when it gets to this point, bring it back down. You can do that. I usually do not do that, so I just move my faders as I'm hearing the music. So just listen to the music a couple of times now. I know at the start of the verses I need more guitars because um, where the chorus is going, I used to drop the guitars because it gets loud. So in the beginning of the chorus, I bring the guitars up. At the chorus, I drop it down. I just take note of that. And then listen for how loud the vocals are. I don't want them to be sticking too much out of the mix. Just want them to be inside of the mix. Although you can hear them, but just inside of the mix. Kick and bass are slapping, I think. Problem with mixing is you can never get, you don't, there's no time like everything's perfect. Especially with the snare. It's never as loud, or it's usually too loud. You can never get it just in your lifetime as a mix engineer. There will be only 2 times in your entire lifetime where you get the snare to sit at the right place. Other times it's going to be too loud, it's going to be too quiet. It's never perfect. Just 2 times in the course of your lifetime. So look out for those 2 mixes. It's definitely not today for me because sometimes I'm going to push up the snare, sometimes it becomes too loud, bring it back down. I mean, you can use automation to solve that, but at the end of the day, when you listen back to it, you still feel like, oh, shit, I just needed more snare. You have nightmares. Snares are never enough, or they're always too much. Yep. So I'm gonna listen a couple more times, take some mental notes of what I need to do, and then record it. So yeah. Take 2 or play 2.
You hold my hand as you look around.
That's a lot of reverb. Let me see. Okay, there some people. This return of the delay, some people put it in the reverb bus too, so that for now, I think.
You hold my hand.
Oh, that's a lot of reverb. Turn this down a little bit.
You hold my hand.
Okay, so I'm gonna put these 2 guys back into my reverb. So just this. I'm gonna put them. Well, I'm gonna make it different because I don't want it to be too washed out. So I'm gonna put it to follow my. It's not going to be pre-fader. It's gonna be post-fader. So I'm gonna turn this off. So post-fader means if I turn it up, send it more. If I turn it down, send it less. So pre-fader, whether I turn it up or turn it down, don't ignore it. Just send it however I've asked you to send it, which is Unity at 0 dB. So, but yeah. So let's see how it sounds.
You hold my hand.
Is it there?
You hold my hand.
I don't know if this is loud enough. Let me see.
You hold my hand.
Okay, so I'm going to do preferred. I'm going to just turn it down. Same thing for this guy. Bro, answer me now.
You hold my hand.
Okay, so the delay is not dry. The delay is also having reverb. That's just as I did. I mean, I could just put it here, but since we already have a reverb, let's just use that reverb.
You hold my hand as you look around. You kiss me.
Yeah. See how this drum strong. Less tone. All right, let's listen.
You hold my hand as you look around. You kiss me quick, I don't make sound.
I can't forget, I need to turn up the snare when not the snare, the guitars when she starts singing the reverse.
You hold my hand as you look around. You kiss me quick, I don't make sound. You look at me as though you see right through me, through me. We walk in silence, what's happened now? 1 minute smile, now it's only frowns. I'm so confused, once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double, stand
yeah. So something like that. I also noticed in the chorus the lead vocals are too loud. So I mean, automation will help you with all these things, but I don't know. Takes time. You can die there. So if I was mixing this for someone and it's a production, I can when I'm recording, I can turn this to touch, meaning it's going to record my fader movement, and as I'm recording the track, it's going to record my fader movement, or as I'm playing the track back, I mean, it's going to record my fader movement. So once I'm done and I press play again, it's going to just mimic everything I did as I was doing it. Reason you want to do that is when I done the first run through of what I've done with feelings, filling out, turning the faders up and down, feeling the music and all, I can then go back and make minute changes to those automations I did. You will see the dots, to have created the dots on these lines, and then you can go and then make different decisions. Say, oh, I didn't bring the lead vocal down quickly in that place. You can do that after the fact. Otherwise, I'm just gonna do it live. Just try. So keynotes, bring up the guitars in the start of the verse, take it back down, bring down the lead vocal and the chorus. Yeah, and when the verse comes on, take it back up. You can use compressor for this. You need to do a lot of heavy compressions, but I don't want to do that route. These automations, I don't have the strength. So see, the song is 3 minutes. It's gonna take 3 minutes to record. So yeah. So I hope I remember everything I need to do. I'm just gonna leave this. Usually, you should write your vocal effects too. I'm gonna just leave them as they are. They're just gonna be under the music and enjoying themselves. Otherwise, that's what it's gonna be. That is what it is gonna be. So, like I said, I'm gonna record it now. Let me save this thing for my laptop spoil. Save. I click record here, and then click record on the track I want to record. So yeah, and then when I press play, you're gonna see the track recording. Let me make it longer. Okay, so something like that. I hope I make all the moves I need to make. I don't want to have to do it again. So bro, here goes 3, 2, 1. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Go. Jesus, what a place.
You hold my hand as you look around.
Why are you not recording, bro? Sorry, I'm supposed to see the recording here. So it is not recording, so I might need to restart this thing or reload the project, because that's one of the issues. Okay, so I'm gonna close this and open it again. Yeah. Yeah, just a record, my banner. So I'm just gonna hold. Hey, check 1, 2. Check. Ogansa Major. The Shakara finish. So let's turn that up. Let's try to record. Okay, so let's see if it works this time. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay.
You hold my hand as you look around. You kiss me quick, I don't make sound. You look at me as though you see right through me, through me. We walk in silence, what's happened now? 1 minute smile, now it's only frowns. I'm so confused once till the sun rises. You listen to all the same lies. We speak like there's no one else around, around. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know. I just don't know. If it's not love, it feels a lot like love. A lot like love. A lot like love. A lot like love. Where we went wrong. I just don't know now. I just don't know. It feels not love. It feels a lot like love. A lot like love. A lot like love. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know. I just don't know. If it's not love, it feels a lot like love. A lot like love. A lot like love.
Yep, that's it. So you can see we have the track there, and then I can take this and go and then do mastering on it. See, just a little bit of mastering, get it really loud, and shape the tone as you like the mix. You can see the peaks are not, nothing is picking out too much. I think the mix is good. Yeah, so should I do that? Should I do that on this live? Yeah. So I usually do this, mix this, and then take it and go and do the mastering somewhere else. So you can select your track. Oh no, Control Z, Control S. So I'm just gonna save this. Oh no, I've selected it. You can see selected. You can see the region from here to here where the track stops, and then I go to here and then I bounce it. I bounce it. So yeah, random mix one. Yeah, so yes, not multiple mono entirely. Multiple mono will put it left and one track right and one track. I don't need that. And then I bounce it very fast. And then I'm done on Pro Tools. I close it. I load up Audition. I use Audition because it's very simple. I can just load my multi-tracks. Oh, not multi-tracks. I can just load my stereo track on it and the default input and output field. I don't know if I was trying to do this. Oh, there is Berenger. Which one did I use? Is the one and two? Oh my god. Big. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know what time is integration. Can I reply? Okay, so I know what to do. I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna close this guy since I'm done with Pro Tools. Close. Hey, check 1 2. So it should work. It should work. Why you highlighted? So it should work. Why you show me one issue and publication should be fine. Yeah. Okay, I took a little long, so I just go and look for where I bounced that track to. Where did I bounce it? So what I did. Desktop. Give me a minute. This won't take long at all. Where did I put this thing? Oh, come on. I don't know where I put this thing. Okay, yeah. It's in that folder. Make something random mix. So bounce by. There you are. Just gonna load it up. So you can see the waveform. Did anything happen? Alright, so I'm just gonna just delete that and then fade this in a little bit. Then the end. Where did it stop? There. Delete that. So I have a preset I use. Not really preset. It's just nothing's happening when you load it. I mean something's already happening because of the what do you call it? The fab filter. This guy. The harmonics plugin. Saturn. Yeah, but every other thing is not doing anything. They're just loaded and ready to go. So I have it simple stereo master. Where's it? Simple stereo master. So those are the plugins, and then I just go and tweak it as this stereo track needs. So starting from beginning, okay. I'm just so you can see the first plugin is just to make sure nothing below 120 hertz is panned. Everything below 120 hertz is in the center as it should be. It's usually your kick and your bass, so they should stay in the center. So I have that locked in. That's what that one is doing. And then it goes into this Saturn plugin. I'm not doing anything to the high end. I'm just doing stops to the low end just a little bit. Just gives it some beef. Oh, you guys are not hearing it since. Oh my god. So let me see if I can add my desktop sound. Does desktop account sound? Oh my god. Application audio input capture audio output capture. My desktop, yeah. Is it working? Hey. You know they work, so I didn't plan to do this, so that's why I didn't have it set up. Why is it not working though? Let me change where it's taking it from. Okay, headphones. Sorry. Let's see what's yeah, it's working now. So hope it's not too loud though. Just turn down a little bit. Because the mastering and it's gonna be very loud eventually.
If this is not love, it feels a lot like love.
Alright, so what I was saying is this guy, just to remove anything that's below 120 hertz from being panned, and this is just doing some low end, making it tick. Let me see if
You
I can hear
hold
the
my
difference.
hand as you look around. You kiss me quick, I don't make sound. You look at me as though you see right through me.
Yeah, so it makes the low end strong again. And then this one is just to shape in case I need some frequency and I need less of other frequency, I can do that here. So I told you nothing's going on, so that's what it is.
through me.
Just listen to the track. I don't
Who
think
you are,
anything
the
is it.
silence, what's happened now? 1 minute smile, now it's on the ground. I'm so confused, once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards, they always got me down. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know. I just don't know. If it's not love, it feels a lot like love. A lot like love. A lot like love. We had times like no other. You can make me smile when I weep, but my tears can drown.
I mean, just few dBs here and there. This is where the vocals usually sit. I'm just trying to control. This is a lot of S's, trying to control. This is usually airy sound, so I'm just trying to add a little bit more. And this is a nice top end sheen, just 1 dB, 1.7 dB. And this is where the drums, at least the snare tones are. So I'm just giving them a little boost there. Usually I should control the low end, but I like it. I'm not going to control anything. So that's just shape.
Now the laughter now.
If I turn it off, I don't know if it's different.
We talk until the sun rises. You listen to all the same lies. We speak like there's no one else around. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standard.
This way you're just affecting the whole mix. If you're trying to do it while you're mixing, you're gonna be chasing a lot of eggs. So that's how I usually mix, take it out, and then do the mastering. So yeah, I think start from the beginning again.
You hold my hand as you look around. You kiss me quick, I don't make a sound.
I think that's fine. So
You look at me.
I have two compressors lined up. One is dealing with the low end, the other one is dealing with the high end. This one is listening to everything below 100 hertz, and I can set a threshold for that. I learned this from somebody online. Same thing with this one too. Same thing with this one. It's so brilliant. These two. So instead of compressing the entire track with the same threshold, sometimes you need more low and sometimes you need more high end. So you compress them with different thresholds. One for the low end, one for the high end. I mean, you can do the same thing with a multi-band compressor plugin. I think Farfetch also has Pro MB, but this is easy because I already use a compressor. So I just tell this compressor to listen to low end and tell the other compressor to listen to high end. You can see they have the same crossover frequency, 100 hertz and down, 100 hertz and up. Right on the show. Yeah, sure. It's listening to everything lower than 100. So
Right through me,
So you can tell from their what they call it, their meters is that this one is just reacting to the kick and the bass. This one's reacting to the rest of the track.
Silence, what's happened now? 1 minute smile, now it's on the ground. I'm so confused, once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. You double standards,
Most of them,
always
this
got
low
me
end is
down.
for where the kick is hitting. This is just for where the rest of the track is setting down. Not doing much. One to two dB low attack, but I still have a limit at the end of the chain. Jesus Christ, I can't hear myself talk. So what I was saying is just a little bit, 1 to 2 dB compression on both of them. This one is 1.3, this one is, what's this? 1 dB. So low end, high end. By the time it's getting to the limiter, is balanced. So your limiter is not biased, trying to compress the low end because the low end is louder than the high end, just coming through fair and square. So now for the Pro L2, what I just do is just listen, turn this up, and then I start seeing some gain reduction, and then I know what to do. So my out is 0.1, which is industry standard. It wants to clip. So let me play from the beginning. And then you can listen through and see the loudness meter where it's hitting. So you can do that. So at the end of it, at the end of when I finish setting up. So I'm just gonna play.
You hold my hand as you look around. You kiss me quick, I don't make sound. You look at
So it's gonna get loud. So I'm just gonna turn it up. Let me reduce my def from 5 def.
me as though you see right through me, through me. We walk in silence, what's happened now? 1 minute smile, now it's only frowns. I'm so confused, once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. The double standards, they always got me down. I don't know where we went wrong. I just don't know. I just don't know if it's not love.
Mashing is not my favorite thing. It's easy to do, but it's not my favorite thing because the guys that do mashing, I think they're just higher killers because they just kill your transient and your dynamic range. I like all these little peaks away from the music. Like it's usually the drums. But the limiter just nope, I'm not having that, not having that. Just tucks it in, tucks it in. Some do it very gracefully, some do it very bad. So, but you can hear now. Let me play. You can this L2. You can listen to what the limiter is adding to the track without listening to the track. So, those are presses. You can hear the that's the toms trying to jump out of the mix, but the limiter is like, nope, not on my watch. And as a consequence, this is what is adding to the track. So here that was 4 dB. What did I hit that went 4 dB over the rest? So let me undo this and then listen to the track. Yeah. So I see some people pushing it a lot and the limiter doing a lot. I mean, it gets loud, but I don't know. Your dynamic range is just gone. When I save it, you will see that it seems to be flatlined. I'm going to turn this down a little bit to like 6.5. 6.5. So there's a brick wall. You're just pushing your track into it, right? So yeah. So I'm gonna listen through, and then I'm going to loudness and see the loudness meter connect to integrated, reload it and see if it gets to -14 overall. So 3, 2, 1, go.
You hold my hand as you look around. You kiss me quick, I don't make sound. You look at me as though you see right through me, through me. We walk in silence, what's happened now? 1 minute smile, now it's only frowns. I'm so confused, once we were so strong, so strong. If this is not love, it feels a lot like love. The double standards, they always got me down. I don't know
10.2 LUFS as louder than stream. So I don't know what it is, to be honest. If you Google now and say what is the recommended level for streaming, they will tell you minus 14. You will mix a minus 14 track and upload it. It will be very quiet. Why? And then you just go and start watching some guys, they'll be like, well, I'm pushing for minus 9, minus 8, minus 7. Like, why? You'll be like, okay, some tracks can be louder. If it's blues, you can say minus 12, minus 13, or even this minus 14 recommended. But once it's rock or once it's pop like this, minus 7, minus 6. I'm like, do you want to go deaf? But man, that's the competition, just to get it louder without spoiling how it sounds, because you can actually turn this up to 30 dB. It's going to sound terrible, but it's going to show louder on the scale if that's what you're doing. But the balancing act is very loud, also sound good. Yeah, so that's it. So I don't know. I think I'll leave it like this. How much compression did we do? Minus 3, minus 3.2. That's fair. That's actually really fair. Because usually just storm hits. So I'm just gonna do it, leave it like that, and then apply all these plugins to this track. And when I apply it, you can see that this thing will go up, and there will be almost flat line because that's where 0 dB is, and my output from the limiter is 0.1. So just 0.1, well, yeah, just 0.1 dB to the ceiling. So you can see it's peaked there. So that's basically it. To be honest, that's basically it. And then I just go and then export it. When I export, I can export in different formats. I can export in WAV, I can export in MP3, whatever, put a name. Yeah, that's basically it, to be honest. Thank you guys for coming to my live stream. How long have we been going? 2 hours, 48 minutes. So it takes 48 minutes to mix 23 tracks. It doesn't take that. It can take longer because you can see I was clearly rushing sometimes. So, but that's basically it, guys. Thank you guys for watching my live stream. See you guys some other time. I hope I can make this more consistent, like I was saying. But thank you guys. God bless you. God bless you. And let's stream now.